Hey y'all, this is Megan with Rad Girl Budgets. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you are interested in all things budgeting, we are going to be budgeting my paycheck. I'm going to show you sinking funds. We'll play savings games, savings challenges. We'll have a lot of fun here, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to turn the alarm bells on so you're notified of when I have videos, make posts, or go live. And don't forget to like, comment, and share. Also, even for those of you that are already subscribed, I know I've said it before, but please make sure you are publicly subscribed. I do have a short on how to do that. And that will just ensure that you are able to win any of the giveaways that I do. Okay, guys, so today, and I'm so sorry this was late. I was supposed to do my budgeting video on Monday, but it's been a week. So it's happening now. And then I will come back tonight. I will post another video. I'm going to do some minis, my mini madness, and the freebie Friday shout out. Really quick before I get into my budget, I wanted to show y'all. I got my box from O&L here, Miss Lena. And I want to show y'all. I did already open it, but I want to show y'all what I got. So let's get into that. Try to ship this in a way to where you cannot see the address. Okay. So yes, I did get into it and look at everything already, and I had to put everything back in the box. So most of this stuff is stuff I purchased. I did get a couple of freebies. Thank you, girl. Like this right here. She was so sweet enough to send me some sticker paper that was white sticker paper because you know how of a hot mess I am. I accidentally ordered clear sticker paper. I hate that you can see the ring light. So yeah, she sent me a few sheets and that was very sweet of her. I know she's all sassy on here on the comments, but she's actually a sweetheart. Don't let her fool you. Okay, so now, I do want to say a couple of the things in here are things that I ordered right before her Black Friday sale because I didn't realize she was doing one. So I messaged her and said, hey, I just made an order, can you combine them? So that's what she did. She went ahead and waited for the Black Friday order that I put in. And so I got this here. Says my name, my handle, my name on here, and I'm gonna I know it's an ornament, but I think I'm gonna keep it up here. Like everybody has their name on like a little plate, but I don't have one of those. So I'm gonna use that for that. And then this is one of the things that I got before her Black Friday sale because I'm sure you guys are gonna be like, hey, I didn't see that, but she had taken off her seasonal like spooky stuff already for the Black Friday sale, but I saw this before her sale. Isn't it cute? It's a little Scream finger moisturizer for when you're counting cash. I love it. I love it. It's gonna go right there with my other Scream stuff. And for the Black Friday sale, I had gotten this one. So kind of Christmassy color. I love it. And what was great, I picked one that didn't have like the charm on top, even though they were all cute. That way I can just use it all the time because it's just red and it won't have like a Christmas character on top. So I'm going to keep both of them on my desk. Adorable. This is something else that was on her shop before her Black Friday. You guys. So if y'all already know me, for my subscribers that have been here for a while, you know I love all things Halloween spooky. Obviously. So we got my ghost face tumbler. And this is the insulated one. She does have like the glass and the frosted ones. I didn't get those because I am super clumsy and I will drop them. And this was the purple straw that came with it. So cute. This little daisy coaster, little cork coaster. So this one was a free gift with this one for my mini me. So she was very sweet to include her. And Anaya was so freaking excited. She wanted that too, but I was like, nope, no way. But look at this cute glass straw with a bow. Isn't that adorable? I love it. So now she's gonna have to send me one. Okay, look at me just trying to get free stuff. Okay, and then we have this coaster here. This was not for Anaya, this was for me. Paw of Approval cork coaster. And then I got some Love Yourself Everyday car coasters to go in my new car. Then I got some of her bags. So I got her glow in the dark challenge, which I want to play that tonight. So she says supposedly it will charge under the ring light, so we'll see. I'm gonna keep them out. I don't know how I'm gonna keep them out here, but maybe after the video when I work on some other things, I'll keep them out here for a while and charge them up so I can play them tonight. But so the Love Yourself Savings Challenge, a little thank you card. Oh, it's got a little cat. I have a black one and now I have a gold one. Thank you. Each order is smoke and spooky approved. Those are her cats. And like it says here, all of her products are handmade. Like most of us, all of our products are handmade and made to order. So just keep that in mind when you guys are ordering. Okay. And she included some little stickers here. Cute. 2 more challenges. The Perfect Gift and Catastrophe. And then here we go. And this one she included for my dice tower. So I'm gonna cut it out and kind of like put it in there so that'll glow when I have the lights off. And here we go. If y'all haven't seen it, if you do not know her, go over to her channel. She is ONL here. You Are Enough with some cute bows. Cry your tears if you must, just don't give up. You Are Worthy of Great Things. Saving Like a Budget Boss. Be Consistent. Love Yourself Like Your Pet Loves You Unconditionally. This is awesome. I think I have to be reminded of this a lot, because we are all, I feel like, so hard on ourselves. We're not as hard on other people as we are on ourselves. So hopefully that charges up quick and I can play that. And we got this completed savings challenge here, little mini bag. And I will tell y'all this, y'all need to go after her because she was talking schmack about my New Kids on the Block bag, which I gotta get this money to the bank tomorrow. So she sent me this big one because she said it didn't hold enough money in my challenges. So there's a bigger bag. And then the love dice. This came in the whole thing with the Love Yourself challenge. And this is a glow in the dark one. So I'll be using that. And then these were the freebies for spending $10. These were the ones I chose. She had a couple options. The Slaying Challenge. She's a little spicy, so saves $100. And then this Tool Scratcher and Charm, which I am going to put this right now before I forget in my Christmas binder. Which tomorrow, after I do my budget, obviously I'm going to go pull out some money to do my challenges, and then we will play my Christmas binder at some point tomorrow. I may actually just go live tomorrow night I'm not gonna promise you because we have some things to do, but since I did play some of the games yesterday on a video, I'll probably just go live tomorrow night. I'm thinking maybe around between 8:30 Central. I'll let y'all know for sure. But look at that little tool scratcher and the charm. There's my binder. I don't have, like, some people have the cutest binder set up. And I don't have all those things. And this isn't the type of binder you can stick stuff in pockets because it doesn't have pockets. But I don't have any charms or little cute products to go. The glue is stuck. I'll get that later. So cute. Let me put it in here. And what I realized, for those of you that saw this video yesterday, is I forgot to put my own set of Christmas tags that I made, the savings challenge, in here. So I still need to do that. Look at that. Cute. Okay, guys, and then she just included some more stickers. Of course, ones that look like her cat. These are the things that went on top of the fingertip moisturizers, but I had already taken them off. So yes, love it. Oh, also, I wanted to mention, I got today a card in the mail from one of my subscribers, Miss Jill. She sent me a Christmas card just saying that she loves my channel and she can't wait to see my journey within the next year. And I just thought that was so sweet of her. So thank you, Jill, so much for sending that. I feel very loved and appreciated. You are so nice to do that. I felt very special. I did. I was like, oh my gosh, she sent me something and she didn't even have to. All right. I guess let's get down to the not so fun stuff of doing my budget. Okay, I kind of want to, I guess I'll have to, after this video, I'm going to like lay these out here for a little while to charge them up. I should really get a UV light. Okay. Let's get down to business. All right. So like I said, I'm sorry that this was so late. There was just so much going on this week. Hopefully y'all can see this. That I don't move that binder around, because once I sit down here, I'm not going to be able to see what I am doing on the camera. So what I did, I went ahead and I like to write out my budget before I do the video, just so, because it takes me a while to go through things and make sure I have everything correct. I will say it says I have a lot of extra money to play with this month, and that doesn't make sense to me. Because I never have that much, although I've been very bad about keeping my, like, I'll show you, and I want to get better about this, and this is why I'm doing videos on this, because I want to be more accountable. It's like, see, November, after I did my budget, I didn't go back and put what I actually spent, how much of this I spent, you know. My last check, I actually did not do sinking funds. Once or twice a year, I omit the sinking funds, and I take that money and use it to play and put extra towards credit cards or my emergency binder or, you know, whatnot if I need something else. But I only do that once or twice a year. So don't worry, we will be doing it with this paycheck. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not gonna jump on pulling out $723 to play with right away, just in case I missed a bill or something on here, because I feel like that's an awful lot more than I'm used to having. And even with my October closeout, that money is already allocated, and you'll see here when I do it to pay off my 2 credit cards. Yay, can't wait. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I did take a little bit of that money out. Y'all will see. But yeah, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find out pretty soon enough if I missed writing down a bill, but let's hop to it. So this is for the month of December. I'm sorry about my writing, you guys. It's not the best, but it's legible. So this is December 5th through the 19th, although I get paid a day early, so I got paid yesterday. I was supposed to go to the bank and do all that stuff today, but I'm telling y'all, the last 2 nights I didn't sleep at all. So I had been up for hours. So today, after I dropped off my daughter, I went back to sleep, and I slept all day until 4 o'clock when I had to pick her up. So now I probably won't sleep tonight. And you know, that's the life of a night shift person, I guess. All right, so my first paycheck, well, I already got one paycheck for this pay period because I did not work at my PRN job. And so that for my full-time paycheck, I made about $27.55, and that is a couple hundred more than I normally make. It's usually around $25. So it's about $200 more, and that's only because they paid me, even though I didn't work Thanksgiving, I worked the night before, so they paid us holiday pay from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m., which I didn't think they were going to do that. So my actual paycheck, I'll write it down now, was $27.54.90. It's still not even close with that extra 200 to having 723. Although, no, that might be, I guess that might be right, because usually I have an extra 500 to play with, so maybe that's right. But still, I'm going to be wary with that extra money, because I know I'll end up spending more somewhere than I normally do. And then I got my child support payment of $350. And then I'm going to put October closeout right here, because this is what from all of my challenges that I finished, and this is going to the bank, and you will see once I get down here where it's going to, and I'm going to write this number down, and those of you that watch my video are going to be like, you had $1,100, and I did. However, I owed my sister $100. I had to pay for tamales for Thanksgiving, which was like another $60. I owed my sister, and then I had to pay a few things, so I pulled out of that October closeout, which is really what that's for, you know, and to go towards credit cards and emergency savings. So what was left after that is the $976.14. So for that total, it was $40.81. I don't even, I'll just cross that 14 cents off because I didn't need that to put that there. So for half my rent, and I know for those of you that budget already, if you don't like to watch these videos, that's fine. But I know there's new people who don't really know how this goes, or I kind of like to watch other people's budgeting videos just to see how they do it, and how they manage their money, and maybe there's something I could do better. But I split up my rent between the 2 paychecks because it's $16.56 a month for rent. So that's going to be $828. This one's going to be blank. Well, no, it's not going to be blank. This might change though. And if it does, I'll get my white out and change it. Usually, you know, I used to use my erasable pens, but they're in my closet somewhere and I didn't want to go get them. So last month I paid $110, so that's just what I'm going to put down now. It may go up, it may go down, who knows. I'm hoping it went down a little bit because it's gotten a little bit cooler. And when I say a little bit, I just mean a little bit. Although the last few days have felt amazing, you guys. I'm from Texas, and about like central Texas, so it just started to cool off for us here, and it's been in the 50s and 60s. So, and we've had a little bit of rain, so it's felt really nice. I mean, it definitely doesn't feel like December, but all right. And then my Discovery Plus, and this comes out automatically on the 7th. Sometimes I write dates and sometimes I don't. It's just like here, I'll go ahead and put today's date because I you're never gonna see me do cash for these fixed expenses. Those stay in my bank and they come out, or I move it around in my savings and checking. I don't pull cash out for those or my bills. So the budgeting was 11. The actual is gonna be 1050. I'm thinking I'm gonna use some of these. I'm going to use, what am I gonna use? Let's see. I'm gonna use red for if I go over what my budget was, because at the end of the pay period, I'm gonna make myself come back and do this, hopefully. And if I go over what my budget was, I'm gonna use red to fill it in. And then I guess I'll use blue. But I want a pretty blue. If I, either if I met it exactly or if I went under, I'll use the blue. So this, I already know the exact amount is gonna be 1050. And see here, I just like rounded up to the 11. Planet Fitness, which your girl needs to start going to. I was before my car accident, and then I stopped because of the pain I was having, and they told me I needed to get through all the physical therapy and stuff before I started working out again. Okay, and I am going to be doing that challenge, you guys. I told you I was going to make the weight loss challenge. I'm just trying to figure out how I can make it work for everybody, because I don't want it to just be tailored to me. I want you guys to be able to make it to use it also. And the actual amount here is $21.68. Canva, this is the first month I paid for a Canva membership. We'll see if I keep it. That's all just going to depend on if I really start getting orders and business, because it does have a lot of things on there that I really like. A lot of stuff you cannot get with the free version, and I just feel like it makes your challenges and games like so much better. But we'll see, because if I don't get a lot of orders, I'm not making much money, then there's no point in paying for Canva. I'll just keep the free one. And then Apple, this is for my Apple storage, and that's 99 cents a month, which I think is kind of ridiculous. We have to pay for that. Portion of my car payments, and y'all, let's hope that Gap finishes up that $1,700 that's left on my old car loan, so I'm not paying 2 car loans this month. So I'm going to put $200 towards that, and then I have an extra shift next week at one of my extra jobs, so what I make for that is what I'm going to put for the rest of my car payment, and it should cover that. Discover, so this is going to be my one remaining credit card left after I use this to pay off my other 2. So I'm putting the minimum payment right now, and then at the end of the month, or at the end of this pay period, at the end of the month when I do my December closeout, what I say for December is going to go as an extra payment towards this. And this was $57 for the minimum payment. And then what I like to do, there's not like a section for here, but I like to just go put a check mark next to it once I actually pay it or move the money, or like this will come out automatically. Then once it does, I will check mark it. Also, this book is from The Budget Mom. I love it. It's super cute. They are pricey though. I mean, you can go check her out. I've kind of been wanting to make some sheets that I can put out. I would only have them for like a couple dollars. That if this book would be too much for you to purchase, because it's like $50 plus you pay $10 shipping. So I know not everybody can do that. Okay, and then this is my other remaining debt. This is my school loan that is still remaining. I've got this down to about $3,000 also, so I can't wait to pay that off. Okay, so also I feel like I'm missing something, but usually the beginning of the month, all of my bills come at the end of the month, so usually the beginning is not too bad, but hopefully I'm not missing something here, y'all, or there will be a whole wrench thrown in everything, but that's all right. And I want to get really good about tracking all my expenses, and you guys are gonna see, like, I mess up. I definitely do. Like, we stopped at Sonic yesterday after I got paid, and I ordered pizza, but the pizza was only $8. There was a 50% off deal that they were having. So when we decorated our tree yesterday, my daughter wanted pizza. Oh, I don't know why I put the 50 cents. Okay. 27.56. Ignore that. And that's why I usually use my pens. Do I have my whiteout? Oh, I do. I'll do it later. Okay, because this video is already going to be long. I apologize, you guys. I know y'all don't sit here for the whole video all the time. I get it. So this chunk right here is what's in my everyday wallet, which you guys saw on one of my last videos, which I just stuffed yesterday. So some of this right here is a portion of that. And that I did already take the cash out for, obviously. Oh, but I did want to say when I was talking about the videos and watching the whole videos, so I think what I'm going to start doing, and sorry if you guys don't like it, but I'm going to start sneaking my giveaways in the middle of videos, and I'm not even going to announce that I'm doing a giveaway in the title or anything. You guys are just going to find out by watching. So if you miss out on a giveaway, you can only blame yourself. Okay, so here we go. Miscellaneous 40. So y'all watch my whole videos, y'all, and you will get, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I just did one of my very recent videos. I just did a giveaway, and I think a lot of people had no clue. Some of y'all did. All right, so this is just like an estimate of what I usually spend on gas. I do have a gas card, but I just paid it off. I never like let it get too crazy. I'll use it like twice and then pay it. So I need to send my mom money because I have been lacking on this, and I'm going to do that as soon as I get off the phone. I'm going to send it to her. I'm going to Venmo it to her right now. And it's not for watching my daughter. It's for the food she spends. Like, she gives my daughter breakfast and then makes dinner the nights that I have to work and before my daughter goes to school. So my mom's retired. So she's obviously not bringing as much money as she was before. So I just like to pay her back a little bit for that. So this total was $572, which brought this one to $21.84. That was with when I was using the change. So it may be off 50 cents or so, but that's fine. All right, so this is my savings goal, but this is where I put my sinking funds, which, like I said, y'all didn't see me do that this last check, but I am going to do it again at the end of the pay period with this one, and hopefully my hope is to not do enough spending to where I have enough to put into my sinking funds. So you'll see sometimes I have the right amount, and sometimes I spent too much on my card because I wasn't tracking. And I don't always have everything that I wanted to put in my sinking funds. So I do need to get better about that. This, y'all probably won't see me stuff it because I'm probably just going to take it out now so I can use it. I want to do some shopping this weekend. Birthdays. And I know I told y'all this last time, have to get my mom's birthday present. Her birthday was November 4th. So here we are a month later. She's just very picky, you guys. So, and she is the type that will tell you if she doesn't like something, or hey, why did you get me this? And I don't like to get her cash because she won't spend it on herself. She'll spend it on the kids, and I don't want her to do that. So what I may end up doing is going to the mall. That I hate that mall. but that's where she likes to get her nails done. So I might just go get her a gift certificate. I've done it before. So if I have time tomorrow, I'll do that so I can give it to her this weekend. I feel bad that it's late. All right, so throughout the year, I just put about $5 in Valentine's, Easter, July 4th, so Halloween, I put a little more because we buy costumes and candy, and that, y'all already know that candy is expensive. Car maintenance. So brand new car is really not going to have a lot of maintenance on it because everything is going to be covered right now. All of my oil changes are supposed to be covered for 2 years. And if anything happens, like, it's covered under warranty. So do I technically have to put in this? No, but I want to save up over the next 2 years. So when I do start needing to pay for oil changes, or way after the warranty goes out, if something needs to be taken care of, I will have a little cushion there. Or like eventually when I need brakes done, I'll already have some saved up. So that's why I won't be using it, obviously, because it's a brand new car, but I can start getting that cushion now. And I would say that if you don't know where to go with your sinking funds, this would be a big one, as well as like Christmas and birthdays, because you all know that we happen to spend on these things. Like, this is something pretty common for people. If you don't do Valentine's Day, hey, you don't need to. And just because you see mine, and I have and I do have a lot, you guys don't have to start out that way. If you're a beginner, you just start out with the most important things to you, the things you spend the most money on, or find yourself using your credit card for a lot. That's where you want to start. And once you start building things up and you start paying things off and saving more money, that is when you're going to see that this will increase. But don't worry and don't get discouraged if you're like, I don't have all those to save for. I don't have as much as she does. Like, don't worry about my budget. Like, I might be saving more for you than something. You might be saving more for something else than I do. So please do not think that your budget has to look like everybody else's. I know I got very overwhelmed in the beginning when I started this. I was kind of like, where do I start? And I will say, watching the Budget Mom, her very first videos, because now she's very, very popular and she doesn't really do all the how-tos anymore, but her very first videos is kind of where I started 2 years ago. All right, so 40 towards school, and this is like school clothes for next year because my daughter grows a lot. She's in middle school now. She always seems to have her growth spurts at the end of the school year, so I always end up having to buy her a whole new wardrobe. This is going to be for, and I'll take this, I think I'm just going to, I don't know if I'm going to grab it out now or not, or at the end of the pay period, but I'm going to pay for my Savings Challenge Fridays. That's what December means. And then my spooky 5K savings, which I haven't brought it out in a while. I'm going to put $11 into it. And I'll show y'all that. If you haven't seen it yet, I do have a digital version of this on my Ko-fi channel. I can put a physical version on Etsy if you guys would like to. It would be a bit pricey, but if you want, I can. Let me know. I know nobody's bought the digital version yet, so but I can put it up there, and I'll even include the binder and the envelopes and do everything for you. But yes, it would just cost a little bit more. So this is my Spook and Save 5K. This is exactly like a 100 envelope challenge. I took money out last month or the month before of the one I was doing. You know, the one that just had like the little tiny envelopes you stuff the money into. And I think I had saved 700 or something like that. Nowhere near 5K, but I got bored with it. I got bored with just, okay, this envelope is $20. Let me stick $20 in here. I wanted to make it more cute, something more fun that I would be more interested in doing. So this is why I came up with this Spook and Save 5K. So at the end of this, you should have more than $5,000 in here. And I love all things spooky, so that's why I made it. Each icon here will have a number written on it, 1 through 100, just like your 100 envelope challenge. And like say if you have $35 that you want to put in, that's this candy right here. You will flip back and kind of almost like a search and save too. You'll find the candy right here and you're gonna stuff your $35 in here. And you'll do the same for all these icons. And once you finish it all, you should have saved over 5K. So yes, I think I will put this as a physical option on my Etsy pretty soon. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna be sticking $11 into that. Oh, I did also want to say with that one, you're gonna see me put prop money in it like this, because I have a high yield savings account that I keep that in because I don't want to have $5 just sitting around here. So that one I will show you with prop money. Okay, let's continue. Beauty is gonna get 25, and so is personal. Beauty is where if we want to get our hair done, although I'm going to tell you guys, I haven't got my hair professionally done in like 9 years. My hair is super long. But I haven't like colored it or anything in 9 years. Every now and then I'll have my mom just cut it. But this mainly goes to my daughter. This sinking fund, because when I get her brows or lip wax or her hair done or her very expensive hair gel that she needs because her hair is very frizzy, or like her shampoo, her hair is so curly that she needs specialized stuff for all that. So that's really where the beauty comes into play. Personal is just, I put that in there for at any time if I just want something, kind of like a treat yourself, and then I'll pull it out of there. So my last laptop I bought, I used my personal once I had enough money in it. This is the pot set I am saving up for right now. Sometimes I'll have like an individualized sinking fund that you're only going to save for a little bit of time, and that's like a specific goal of something I want to buy. So right now I need a whole new pot set. Like I've had these for a long time. My other ones, they're not our place and they're all scratched up. So I've been saving up because the set I want to get is like $500, and I refuse to put it on a card. I'm not going to buy anything until I have the $500. What I saved for last time is a new mattress. Guys, I had my mattress for 10 years and it was so lumpy and saggy and everything. So in August, I just bought a new mattress and I love it. But I didn't buy it until I had the whole amount that I needed. And I got a sale because they were supposedly going out of business. However, they're still going out of business and it's already December, and that was back in August. So I don't know if I got had or what. I mean, I Googled it. It was it Mattress Firm? I can't remember which mattress place it was. And it did say that they were closing stores in Texas, but I don't know how long it's taking to do that. Anyways, so vacations, what I just wrote down, 25. This is not for anything specific. I just try to add money when I can. So if we want to go do something, we don't ever take any huge vacations. Our last big family vacation was 2 years ago, I think, in Tennessee. And I love that vacation. But my dad had gotten money from when his mom had passed away. They had sold their farm in Illinois, and after she passed away, her children got a chunk of money. So he took us all to Tennessee. Well, he didn't take us all. He paid for the big cabin for everybody to stay in, and we had to just pay our way there and pay for food and like other fun things. But that was a really fun trip. Before that, the biggest trip we took was Disney back in 2019. But like every year I take my daughters to the beach, or now pretty much my youngest daughter, because my oldest, she doesn't really love the beach, so she never wants to go anymore. But every year at the very end of summer, I take them to the beach. We also did I wish I didn't throw away, but I might have a picture of it. We did a summer bucket list, or my daughter did, my youngest daughter, and we tried to hit up as many of those things as we could. So we went to the Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco. We went to a couple museums in Waco while we were there, because there wasn't a whole lot to do in Waco. But so we did that. We went to one of the other bigger museums there. We did, oh, we went and saw Morgan Wallen in Houston, and that is something that I had been really wanting to do. So I was so happy I worked two or three extra shifts to pay for those tickets. They were not cheap, y'all, but it was worth it. Although the next time I go, I'm gonna get seats literally right in front of the stage, because even though we were floor, we still couldn't see that well of where we were at. But she loves him too, so we had a great time doing that. What else? Oh, I bought a little s'mores like electric thing that we did inside the house to make s'mores. We wanted to do a 5K, but we couldn't find one and it was so hot out, so we kind of just did that turkey trot here in November. I don't know, I don't want to make this video, sorry, I get to talking, you guys. So we had this whole bucket list, and I'll post a picture of it if you guys want, if you guys have even made it this far to here. But I think I still have a picture. We got most of it done. I think there were only a couple things left on that list that we didn't make it. And I did tell her ahead of time, like, hey, we may not get every single thing done on the list. And I'm off a section, so I think I missed something here. Christmas, birthdays, Valentine's, Easter, July 4th, Halloween, all days I'm talking, car maintenance, dog count, school, December, spooky 5K, beauty, personal, our place pots, vacation. No, I'm not missing anything. So I have the smaller version. I didn't buy them both at the same time. I bought this last year, and there were a few months that I did not do, like I fell off of my budgeting, so some of them were empty, some of them not, some of them yes. So I did my budget here first so I can work out the kinks before I did it on here. But I forgot this one has, because it's smaller, it has a little bit less like spots to fill. So Anaya, this is the $40 that I'm going to give her for her savings that we did. So if you guys saw that video, that's what that goes to. If y'all haven't seen that, I'm trying to teach her how to save and pay bills and do this the right way. So she's got her own binder. Y'all go catch that video. Let's see. And then Amazon, since I did not do my sinking funds for this last paycheck, I'm going to give Amazon double just to make up for it. So it's going to get $12. I pay this yearly. That's why I'm saving for it. All right, so this should total out to, and I did calculations like 3 times, you guys. So this should total out to $485. And I forgot to write my leftover up here. Okay, so then I'll have, this is kind of where I was like, what? I still have so much money left over. So I'm going to put right here is where you're going to see where my October end of the month went to. Yes, I wrote it across the whole line. So this is going to first pay off my Chase Disney. So this is this chunk of $9.76 here. And it's going to be $243 and some change, just like 16, but since I haven't been doing change yet, I'm not going to write it down here. And then my Amazon card is going to pay that off as well, or very close to it. $732.98, so we'll put $733. And then all I'll have left is my Discover, and that's what my games will go towards. So Discover, and I'm gonna put games challenges here. This is gonna be an extra payment. And so supposedly I have like $700 left to do that. It says I have $723 left to zero it out. So yeah, that is my budgets. Like I said, I'm not going to be pulling out $733 yet, you guys. I'll probably pull out half of that to play for my games and then see how we are at the end of the month and see if I actually saved that $733. And that's it, you guys. So at the end of the month, I'm going to, and you guys hold me accountable, I'm going to come back and put what I actually spent. And I need to tonight or tomorrow go through and actually, I hate that. I will say the one thing about this is I don't like that she put all the trackers, what you spend every day at the back of the month. Like I kind of want it behind my each paycheck. So I have to start back here for expense tracking. So tomorrow I think I'm going to go through and start writing down everything I've already spent, which is so far it's not been a lot. And then we need to do a meal plan. I need to sit down with my daughter and we can do that. That way I actually make food. We don't eat out all the time. So yes, like my dining envelope, you are probably never going to see anything left over there. I allot like $80, so we always spend it. But this is why I feel like I never have enough left over, because I use my card. We will continue to eat out and I just use my card. And that's where I have a big problem with my budget. Which is why this is not always what it should be. But I want to get better about that. So usually I put about 100 in here, but today I just put 80. So hopefully you're not going to see a whole lot of dining out charges. I also do not, when I do my expenses and write it down, whatever I have in my cash envelopes, you're not going to see me write down that number, because I keep track of that separately. I'm not going to put it in. All my expenses you're going to see are going to what I use my card for. So, okay. That's it, you guys, for this video. Thanks for sticking around. Maybe. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. I do honestly appreciate each and every one of you. I wouldn't be here without you. And let's hopefully continue to grow. Please save my channel. Share it with your family, your friends. Share it through YouTube. Just let's help this community grow. Let's help my channel grow. I'm hoping one day I'll become monetized, not to like, trust me, I don't plan to be like YouTube famous. I don't plan to have, I know I'll probably never reach 20,000 subscribers or something, and that's okay. I just want to be enough so I can quit my other 2 jobs and I can keep 1 full-time job. That would be great. But we're not anywhere near that, so that's okay. And let's see, don't forget to, if you haven't yet, go grab my group play. I'm going to start that tomorrow. And what I'm going to be doing tonight, so hopefully you can see it soon, is I'll make a January's group play so I can have that ready for my, I wasn't normally going to include this, but one of my subscribers said, hey, are you going to do, like, send a physical monthly challenge, like your group plays with your bundle? And I hadn't thought of that. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that. No problem. Although I did send out 2 of y'all's already. So I'm sorry that since I didn't know then I was going to do the physical group challenges, that I didn't have it in y'all's. But if you want, I can mail it to you guys. For those 2 of you, Chet and Jill, if you want me to mail it when I have it done, I can do that. Or I'll send you the link early and you can print it out. But starting for next month's bundle, I will make sure that I have the following month's group play. So when I send out January's membership from Ko-fi, I will make sure that you guys have February's group play. So yeah, I'm going to work on that, and I'll be working on the weight loss challenge for you guys. And then I'm going to come back in a little bit. I know it's going to be kind of late, but I want to do the glow in the dark challenges. So I will see you guys later. Bye.